Early life and introduction to football. Alexey Vladimirovich Smertin was born on May 1, 1975, in the Soviet Union, in the city of Barnaul, located in southwestern Siberia. Growing up in the Russian Far East, Smertin's early years were shaped by the traditional values of hard work and discipline, both of which would later define his career as a professional footballer. From a young age, Alexey demonstrated an interest in sports, with football being his first love. His father, Vladimir Smertin, a former player in the Soviet football leagues, recognized Alexey's talent early on and encouraged him to pursue the sport. At the age of 6, Smertin began playing football and quickly stood out for his remarkable skill, vision, and passion for the game. His natural ability to control the ball and read the game caught the eye of coaches, and he was soon enrolled in the prestigious sports school system of the Soviet Union. As a youth, Smertin was an all-around player, capable of excelling both as a defensive midfielder and a more attacking presence. Smertin's footballing potential was clear, and by the time he turned 15, he had joined the youth academy of one of Russia's top clubs, FC Torpedo Moscow, which offered a path to the top levels of Russian football. The club's training facilities were the perfect environment for Smertin to hone his skills, and it wasn't long before he was promoted to the first team, setting the stage for his rise in Russian football. Breaking through at Torpedo Moscow, Smertin's professional career began in 1992 when he made his debut for Torpedo Moscow, a club based in the Russian capital that had a rich footballing tradition. At Torpedo, Smertin started as a promising young player but quickly established himself as a regular in the squad. His versatility in midfield, along with his keen tactical awareness, allowed him to play both defensive and central midfield roles with equal proficiency. His breakthrough season came in 1994 when he became an integral part of Torpedo Moscow's midfield. Smertin's performances impressed both domestic and international observers, and by the mid-1990s, he was considered one of the top young talents in Russian football. His ability to dictate the tempo of a game, make crucial tackles, and break up opposition attacks made him a key player for the club. At Torpedo Moscow, Smertin began to develop a reputation as a player who was not only technically gifted but also tough in the tackle and able to dominate the middle of the park. In the 1994-95 season, Smertin played a critical role in Torpedo Moscow's success in the Russian Premier League, contributing significantly to the team's strong performances. His mature displays as a 19-year-old earned him recognition on the national stage, and it was clear that his career trajectory was on the rise. Smertin's composure and discipline in midfield soon caught the eye of Russian national team selectors, and by 1996, he earned his first call-up to the Russian national team. Rise to prominence. National team and international success. Smertin made his debut for the Russian national team in a 1996 European Championship qualifying match against Hungary, marking the beginning of an international career that would span over a decade. His debut was a crucial moment for both Smertin and the Russian national team, as the young midfielder quickly became known for his disciplined approach to the game and his exceptional ability to read the field. Despite Russia's inability to qualify for the 1996 UEFA European Championship, Smertin's emergence as a key player was evident. Over the next few years, Smertin continued to solidify his place in the national team and become a regular fixture in Russia's midfield. His performances in World Cup qualification campaigns were particularly impressive, as he helped Russia maintain a solid defensive base while also contributing offensively when needed. Smertin's skill set made him a vital player for Russia, particularly during the 1998 World Cup qualifying campaign, although Russia fell short of qualification, finishing third in their group. Despite the team's struggles, Smertin's stock continued to rise, both in Russia and abroad. Moved to France. Playing in Ligue 1 with Bordeaux. In 1999, Smertin made the bold decision to move abroad, transferring to the French Ligue 1 side, Girondins de Bordeaux. The move was a significant step in Smertin's career, as he transitioned to one of Europe's top leagues. Bordeaux, a club with a rich history in French football, provided a platform for Smertin to showcase his abilities against some of the best footballers in Europe. His time at Bordeaux proved to be pivotal for Smertin. The club's tactical approach to the game suited his playing style perfectly, and he quickly became a mainstay in their midfield. Known for his defensive abilities and leadership qualities, Smertin's role at Bordeaux was to provide stability in midfield and break up opposition attacks, while also supporting offensive moves when necessary. His composure on the ball and ability to read the game allowed him to excel in the French top flight. During his time in France, Smertin became one of the league's most respected midfielders. He was part of the Bordeaux team that finished third in Ligue 1 in the 2001-2 season and earned a reputation as one of the most reliable defensive midfielders in France. His performances in Ligue 1 were a crucial part of Bordeaux's success, and he was named the club's Player of the Year in 2001, a testament to his consistent and influential displays. Premier League experience, Chelsea and Portsmouth. In 2003, Smertin's career took another major turn when he signed with the Premier League club Chelsea FC. Chelsea, now under the ownership of Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich, was undergoing a period of significant investment and transformation. The team's rise to prominence in European football was beginning, and Smertin became part of that process. His first season at Chelsea was challenging, with the club in the midst of a rebuilding phase. Under the management of Claudio Ranieri, Chelsea finished fourth in the Premier League and qualified for the UEFA Champions League. Smertin, however, struggled for regular first-team football, as competition in midfield was fierce. Despite this, he contributed to the team's success in various cup competitions, including the FA Cup. After a brief stint at Chelsea, Smertin moved to another Premier League club, Portsmouth FC, in 2005. At Portsmouth, Smertin found more regular playing time and cemented his place as a dependable midfielder. He played a key role in the team's fight against relegation and contributed significantly to their survival in the Premier League. His leadership qualities were instrumental in keeping the team focused, and he became a fan favorite for his no-nonsense approach and work ethic. Smertin's performances at Portsmouth were impressive, but the team ultimately faced challenges in the Premier League. Nevertheless, his solid displays were a testament to his quality as a player, and he continued to be a key figure for the club during his time at Fratton Park. Return to Russia and retirement. In 2007, Smertin made the decision to return to his homeland, signing with the Russian Premier League side, Dynamo Moscow. His time in Russia marked the twilight years of his playing career, and although Smertin continued to perform at a high level, injuries and age began to take their toll. His leadership and experience in midfield remained valuable assets to the team, but his role gradually became more of a mentor to younger players. After his final season with Dynamo Moscow in 2010, Alexey Smertin officially retired from professional football. He left behind a legacy as one of Russia's most dependable and hard-working midfielders, known for his tactical awareness, defensive solidity, and leadership on the pitch. Post-retirement career and legacy. After retiring from football, Smertin transitioned into various roles within the footballing world, including working as a football administrator, pundit, and coach. His post-retirement involvement in football continued to showcase his passion for the game, and he became a respected figure in Russian football circles. Smertin's contributions to Russian football, both on and off the pitch, have been substantial. His leadership qualities, technical skills, and commitment to the game have inspired many young players in Russia. On the international stage, he earned 54 caps for the Russian national team, representing his country at the highest level during some of its most difficult times in the post-Soviet era. Today, Smertin's legacy is that of a player who helped define Russian football in the 1990s and 2000s. His influence on the pitch, his adaptability, and his tactical understanding of the game have ensured that his name is remembered as one of Russia's finest midfielders of his generation.